Welcome everyone to the 65th Annual Aurora Chamber of Commerce Awards Ceremony, which is also the very first Chamber Annual Awards Ceremony to be held virtually. I'm Kevin Hogan, President and CEO of the Aurora Chamber. On March 13th of this year, we were set up to honor our awardees in front of over 500 attendees. However, the governor's order that day dictated that we cancel the celebration due to the public health threat of COVID-19. Today, we're following through with honoring and celebrating these men and women and businesses in our communities that have demonstrated the finest qualities and highest standards of professionalism and excellence. We also want to recognize our generous and patient sponsors and supporters who will be acknowledged throughout this ceremony. Without them, this event would not be possible. Before we begin, I'd like to acknowledge the support and dedication and hard work from the staff at the DoubleTree by Hilton Hotel here in Denver, where the March 13th event was scheduled to be held. General Manager Alan Patey, Director of Catering and Events Carla Clay, and the entire staff of the DoubleTree have constantly supported the Aurora Chamber of Commerce by hosting this and many events over the years. We truly appreciate their continuous support for the Chamber and our communities. It is now my honor to introduce the current chair of the Chamber Board of Directors, Rebecca Kelly, who is a partner at Plant Moran. Accompanying Rebecca is our former board chair, Dr. Betsy Oudenhoven, President of the Community College of Aurora. Ladies and gentlemen, Rebecca Kelly and Dr. Betsy Oudenhoven.
Thank you, Kevin. Welcome everyone. As Kevin mentioned, I'm Rebecca Kelly, the current chair of the Chamber Board of Directors, and I'm honored to be a part of this celebration of the Chamber's 2019 award winners.
Hi, I'm Betsy Oudenhoven, former chair of the Chamber Board of Directors. I too am honored to be part of this celebration of individuals who make a positive difference in our community. Before we begin our event today, I'd like to introduce Pastor Debbie Stafford for our invocation.
Good evening, everyone, and I'm so glad to join you tonight. Please join me in a word of prayer. Heavenly Father, we come to you now with our friends and all of those in our great city who have a heart to make this the best place to live. Lord, I would ask that you would touch our members of the military, those brave men and women who put their lives on the line for us. I ask that you will touch our elected officials and those who are making very challenging and difficult decisions. And most of all, I pray that you will touch everyone here. Touch us through this time of pandemic. Touch us through these challenging times that are new territory for so many of us here. I ask that you would speak peace and healing to our families, peace of heart to our businesses. Allow our business owners to have creative opportunities to be able to thrive and sustain. And most of all, as we move forward in these days ahead, I ask that you would unite our hearts in one purpose, and that is on behalf of the Aurora Chamber and all of those who are a part of this great opportunity. May we find peace, friendship, hope, help, and may this be a great time of celebration. In your name, amen.
Thank you, Pastor Stafford. Let me take this time to recognize some of the community-minded organizations and special people who were instrumental in making this event happen. First, let me personally thank our sponsors. Our title sponsor, the Aurora Highlands. Our corporate sponsor, Colorado Technical University. Now for our company sponsors. Aurora Mental Health Center, Hilton Garden Inn, UC Health. The printing sponsor is Great Western Printing. We'd also like to thank Children's Hospital Colorado for being our decor sponsor for the March 13th banquet, and Anchor Network Solutions, who were the silent auction sponsor for the event. And thank you to all of our supporting sponsors.
Thank you so much for your sponsorships and support.
Now for our Chamber board members. We'd like to recognize our Chamber and honorary board members. And now I'd like to share a short video from our title sponsor, the Aurora Highlands.
Hi, I'm Carla Ferreira from the Aurora Highlands. We would just like to say how excited we are to be a part of the Aurora Chamber community and celebrate the 2019 Chamber Award winners who do so much for our community. Thank you and congratulations to all of this year's award winners, and we look forward to being a part of this dynamic community and growing not only with the Chamber, but also with the City of Aurora.
The Aurora Highlands. Our vision to Aurora's reality. A distinctive and inspiring new community that will soon span over 3,000 acres and will bring new homes, new opportunities, and a new sense of pride to the area. A community connected. The Aurora Highlands is connected to the region and so much more. Positioned conveniently, our community will have quick and easy access to 2 major highways and 2 distinct metro lines. We're just 5 minutes from DIA and non-stop to the world. This massive multi-use development is under construction, beginning the transformation of vision to reality. The Aurora Highlands will be welcoming distinct residential villages of mixed home and lot size varieties, all connected as a community. We are a one-of-a-kind community, and we're building the future. Several of Denver's top home builders are now preparing plans for the construction of various home designs at a range of price points. Construction on major infrastructure is underway. Live here and connect everywhere at the Aurora Highlands. This feeling of connection is bolstered by the addition of 4 new schools, over 20 miles of trails, and a collection of new parks and fields. Now, the Aurora Highlands is bringing vision to action.
Rebecca introduced them earlier, but I'd like to say a few words about our board of directors. These dedicated volunteers set the policy and direction of the Chamber. And as one of the largest and busiest chambers in the state of Colorado, we could not do our job without the insight and direction of these dedicated community leaders. During the time we were scheduled to host this event back in March, we were very fortunate to have an extraordinary chair leading this board. I would like to now have Betsy say a few words about her year as our chair.
Thank you, Kevin. It's been an incredible year at the Chamber, and serving as chair was a wonderful opportunity. As we recognize the current board of directors, I would also like to express my sincere gratitude to the following individuals who have left the board during the year. Molly Markert with Colorado Access, Diane McAllister with the Medical Center of Aurora, Carrie Ryan with Wells Fargo, Louis Salazar with ConocoPhillips, and Christy Dobson with Children's Hospital Colorado. The Chamber prides itself on being a convener, champion, and catalyst for business and its members. I would like to highlight just a few of the extraordinary accomplishments of the Chamber from June 2019 through May 2020. The Chamber proudly supported the establishment of the Stephen D. Hogan Parkway in memory of our beloved former mayor. Through the Chamber's Defense Council, we celebrated Buckley being named one of the finalists for the United States Space Command. Over 4,200 new jobs were highlighted during dozens of ribbon cuttings. And for the 43rd year, the Chamber's Defense Council conducted a fantastic Armed Forces Recognition Luncheon. More than 550 people attended, and 30 military members from all branches of the service were honored. In June, we graduated the 35th Leadership Aurora class and conducted a successful golf tournament to raise money for future scholarships. The staff, our committees, and member volunteers executed successful membership events such as the Women in Business Luncheon, Diversity and Inclusion Summit, and the Taste of the Chamber. Kevin represented the United States as one of 13 dignitaries from across the globe during a cultural and corporate visit to Seoul, South Korea. And the Chamber staff did a remarkable job during the initial lockdown phase of COVID. Within a few weeks, they began offering all committees virtually and became an invaluable information and resource hub for our members and the community. Those outstanding services continue to this very day. And finally, I would like to express my heartfelt thanks to Kevin and Rini, my fellow board members and officers, and our hardworking Chamber staff.
Now for the ultimate reason we've gathered here today, the presentation of the 2019 awards to Aurora and the Eastern Metro's area finest. Here to present the awards are some of our major sponsors.
It's my honor to present the Ken Melcher Ambassador of the Year Award, named in honor and memory of Ken Melcher, who epitomized ambassador in everything he did. Fittingly, Ken was the Chamber's first recipient of the Ambassador of the Year Award in 2002. The Ambassador of the Year is selected for demonstrating the finest qualities of a representative of the Chamber and of the community. This ambassador consistently exhibits high standards of professionalism, exceptional participation in Chamber events, and a welcoming demeanor, all which promote the objectives of the Chamber. This year, we have 3 deserving recipients of the Ken Melcher Ambassador of the Year. The first 2 are Oma Mohamed and Farouk Mohammed, who often show up as a team.
My name is Oma Mohamed, and I have been retired for the past 3.5 years, and I currently volunteer with the Aurora Chamber of Commerce.
And I am Farouk Mohammed, the other half, and I'm also retired from Aero Electronics and also volunteering with the Chamber.
Where there's always, some event going on that, that we attend, and we really enjoy it.
This is a great place to be, and there's so much to do. So we never have a dull moment. We're always busy doing things with the Chamber and helping out wherever we can.
Our biggest achievement, which both of us thought without even consulting each other, our children. We have raised our 2 daughters to become highly successful and have great careers. We enjoy our grandsons very much. No, I would just like to say that, it's been really an honor being a part of the Chamber for the last 3.5 years. Being a part of the ambassador team now, we do get to attend a lot more events and meet a lot more, networking with a lot more people, which I really thoroughly enjoy.
I believe it's very rewarding to learn that the Chamber has offered to give me an award like this, and I'm thrilled to be able to receive this award, and it encourages me to do even more to help the Chamber.
And the third recipient is BK Martin with Alliance Mortgage Group.
My name is Benjamin. I'm a mortgage loan officer with Alliance Mortgage Group. I help people purchase homes, purchase their dream home. I help people refinance, pay off debt, that kind of thing. I love my job, and I love helping people. It's a big part of what I do. The biggest thing that the Chamber has done for me is the connections. The Chamber has a lot of different opportunities to get involved, and I'm fortunate to be able to take advantage of them. I have a leads group called Lead by Example that I'm a part of, that I help start. I'm a Chamber ambassador as well, which helps the Chamber grow and help support other businesses. And I'm also active in the Young Professionals, business after hours, the ribbon cuttings, just all of the different things that the Chamber offers. I get enormous value out of, so I have attended to support my business and to support the Chamber and the other businesses as well. And I feel that the Chamber, the Aurora Chamber, is just one big extension of my family. And it makes it really easy to be a business and be an ambassador. I'd love to thank my wife, because she's been such a big supporter of me through this whole transition with the new company. I mean, she's amazing. Also want to thank my boss for the opportunity to make the transition from where I was at to where I'm going. And he gave me that opportunity, so I definitely want to thank Jeff Beatty and Tim Welch.
Hi, I'm Beth Bratton, Vice President of Community Relations with Colorado Technical University. And I also have the opportunity to be a board member for the Aurora Chamber of Commerce. The Arts Plus Business Connection Award recognizes an individual or business that demonstrates and promotes the value of integrating the arts as a business tool. This year's Arts Plus Business Connection Award goes to the Town Center at Aurora. Let's watch the video.
My name's Don Massey, and I'm the General Manager for the Town Center at Aurora. First of all, the Aurora Chamber is a very robust chamber. It's an active chamber. Such a great opportunity to network, to build relationships. Business is relationships. For me, that's what it's about. Chamber equals relationships. The arts are such an important part of our community, and I think what's great about how we've been able to use the arts in a collaborative effort is we host the Aurora Public Schools Festival of the Arts, and what's cool about this is we actually display the artwork from a bunch of different schools throughout the district that are displayed throughout the center for about 2 weeks. The arts, it's all about making sure that people understand that we care about the community and we love the history and what the arts stand for. Because when we incorporate art, people are coming to meet, not just to go shopping and to have a retail experience or to go and have lunch at our great food court. They're also going to look at all of the cool art we have all the time displayed throughout the center. The Festival of Reese is such a great fundraiser. It is the fundraiser for the Aurora History Museum, and I think what's really cool about it and what we were able to do, we hung them throughout the property, especially in our center court area. The Festival of Reese, what a great opportunity to give back to our community. And this award, I want to make sure it's clear, is everything we do is team related, team focused. We can't move forward without the team pushing everything forward. When you have a big asset here in downtown Aurora, we have to have a great team, and everything. This award is really their efforts being recognized. So we thank you for that.
The Humanitarian Award is presented for exemplary contributions in the human services field by a community member who demonstrates the highest standards of excellence, tackles difficult issues, fosters collaboration, and offers creative problem solving in matters involving medical, philanthropic, educational, social, economic, and/or religious interests. This year's Humanitarian of the Year Award goes to Hassan Latif with Second Chance Center. Let's listen to Hassan's passion for the center in this video.
My name is Hassan Latif, and I'm Executive Director of Second Chance Center, located here in Aurora. And we work with men and women coming home from incarceration. In Second Chance Center, our mission statement is helping formerly incarcerated people transition to lives of success and fulfillment. People are pretty frightened about what they're about to face and pretty insecure about them being prepared to face the challenges that they anticipate. Everybody that walks in the door, we expect them to succeed. We believe that people live up to or down to the expectations of others. We understand the walk that they've taken so far. We understand the challenges they're going to have to navigate, and we feel, pretty well equipped to help them do that. The first thing we want to do when they come in is try to calm them and let them know it's going to be okay. That might start with a cup of coffee. That might start with, a breakfast. So that's where it starts. And the rest of it is just about kind of loving people back to humanity, basically. And for some of them, connecting to Second Chance Center is the first thing they really feel a part of. So what you all are doing when you honor me in this way, you're really just saying to our folks that they can do more than they ever thought they could, and that if you keep doing the next right thing, that pretty soon people will see what you do and not what you did. Well, I was just talking to my wife Imani last night. She was there before anyone else saw any value in me, and actually before I could see any in myself. So, Imani, thank you.
The Leadership Award goes to an individual who consistently furthers the mission, goals, and objectives of the Chamber through their leadership and participation. The recipient sets an example that others strive to follow, bringing great credit upon themselves and the Chamber. The 2019 Chamber Leadership Award goes to Chad Nielsen with Wagner Equipment. Here's the video. Let's watch it together.
My name is Chad Nielsen. I'm the marketing manager for Wagner Equipment Company Caterpillar based here in Aurora. The opportunity to contribute back to the community and do that through the Aurora Chamber is really a gift, and it's a blessing for anybody that has the opportunity to do it. My passion for marketing is easy in our industry because we are the largest, most well-known brand in the world for heavy equipment and construction. Personally, it's through the friendships and the relationships I've developed with folks here at the Chamber and folks that I was in Leadership Aurora with. Those relationships continue. They build your network, and they give you the opportunity to continually not only give back to the community, but give back to the people that you now call friends that you've met through Leadership Aurora and through the people that you attend meetings with and participate in Chamber activities with. I would like to just say, if there's anybody out there that's considering doing any volunteer work either with the Chamber or through the Chamber, to recognize that it takes effort and it takes a conscious commitment, and you have to be willing to organize your schedule and take the time to do it, but the rewards are immeasurable for when you do make the time. Well, being an Aurora-based organization and having so many employees that live in the Aurora community, it's important for us to be connected to the community and be aware of what's going on in the community. And it's an opportunity for our owners and leaders to give back to the community. Our owners and our leaders see the value in empowering that and allowing people to do that. And so I wouldn't be here if they didn't feel great about providing the opportunity for me to do it and allowing me to do it.
The Community Leadership Award recognizes extensive and inspiring civic participation, resulting in an increase in the quality of life for members of the community. The recipient demonstrates perseverance, optimism, and an unfailing ability to bring people together to participate in community events and activities. The Community Leadership Award goes to Kynnie Martin with Xcel Energy.
My name is Kynnie Martin, and I work at Xcel Energy as an account representative. I'm most proud of the grit, the resiliency, and the level of care that I project as a leader. I think all of that has come from a lifetime of experience, from being a child who experienced a major trauma growing up, to being raised by amazing grandparents and a single parent, to having brothers that I'm very close to, and to being able to serve under the leaders that I was so fortunate to serve with in the United States Army. I came to Aurora through the Leadership Aurora program. I'm a proud member of the class of 2019, served as their vice president, and now serve on the board of directors for Leadership Aurora. Participating in the Leadership Aurora class was a great opportunity for me to get to know other community members, other leaders within the city of Aurora, and also just getting to know Aurora better myself. There are so many leaders in this community that I look up to. So many of those leaders were in my Leadership Aurora class that I think are so much more deserving of this award than I am. And so I am truly honored that the Chamber believes that I'm among one of those. It was the hard work, extra hours that myself and many of my other classmates put into making sure that our projects with the Juvenile Assessment Center and the Aurora Mental Health Center were complete. The outcome of both of our projects that we completed were just above and beyond what we could have hoped for, and they both turned out amazing to serve the citizens of Aurora. The Chamber affords so many different opportunities to business owners, to our community, and it really is just a wonderful gem in our state.
I'm Rennie Samard from the Aurora Chamber of Commerce. The Small Business of the Year Award recognizes outstanding contributions to the community through involvement in community projects, organizational affiliations, and special service and business growth in the Eastern Metro area. The 2019 Small Business of the Year is by Aerospace.
My name is George Bai, and I'm the CEO. I'm also the founder of Bai Aerospace. We're making electric airplanes, the size of a Piper or a Cessna. In the last few years, we've been focusing our research on the world's first certified 2-seat electric trainer, to be followed by a 4-seat on-demand air taxi, and even a larger airplane to follow that, a 9-seater. Well, we love the Aurora Chamber. It's practically our family. There are a lot of things, almost from a weekly basis, that we participate in, but we love this Aurora Chamber community and the professionals that are all a part of what we do here. It's an extraordinary honor to be named Small Business of the Year. It truly is. We're grateful, we're humbled. As a business, bringing disruptively low operating costs is really cool. No CO2 and no noise, or virtually no noise in operations, is important to the community. So we're contributing to business, we're contributing to the community, and we're honored to receive this award. I enjoy coming to work every single day. I've got such a great team. I enjoy being with them and collectively solving the problems and the challenges to bring this kind of product to market. You're building a team around you that shares that vision with you, and success comes from a team. And the Aurora Chamber is part of our team. Thank you.
Business Person of the Year Award acknowledges outstanding service by a Chamber member who has enhanced the area's economic base and notably contributed to a better quality of life for our residents, employees, and visitors. Bruce Dalton, President and CEO of Visit Aurora, is the 2019 Business Person of the Year.
My name is Bruce Dalton. I'm the President and CEO of Visit Aurora, Colorado. So we are the sales and marketing arm of the City of Aurora. We work with groups, whether it be conventions, leisure travelers, or business travelers, bringing them to Aurora, Colorado. So being awarded the Business Person of the Year is not an award that I think I'm accepting for myself, but actually accepting on behalf of the tourism industry of the City of Aurora. I think with the growth of tourism in our destination, it just really validates the fact that tourism is business, and what we do is important to the community and to the growth of the City of Aurora. And I think what I'm most proud of in regards to our staff is the passion that they have. I truly have a passion for what we do, and I think what we've grown into at Visit Aurora is a group of people that really appreciates not only the hospitality industry, but the city itself. Being a part of the Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors has been such an important part of the growth of Visit Aurora and myself personally. Every time I go into one of the board meetings, I'm amazed at the passion of the Chamber board members and all that the Chamber does for our community. Personally, I'd just like to thank my wife, Jane, for supporting me throughout this journey. Also, the Visit Aurora Board of Directors, including Rick Crandall, the Executive Committee, and specifically John Gandolfo. He's been a little under the weather recently, and we wish him the best and get for a speedy recovery. I'd also like to thank the Mayor, the City Council, the City staff, as well as a big shout out to my entire team. Thank you so much for your loving support, and thank you all for being here tonight.
The Business of the Year Award is presented for excellence in business standards, contributions to their community through community involvement, employee participation, and of course satisfaction, and positive influences in the world of business here in our communities. The 2019 Chamber Business of the Year Award goes to the Medical Center of Aurora. Let's watch this amazing video.
I'm Ryan Simpson. I'm the President and CEO for the Medical Center of Aurora. The Medical Center of Aurora has had a proud history of over 40 years. We've been the area's first trauma center and really the oldest hospitals within the Aurora community. We've recently been recognized by the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, or CMS, as the only 5-star hospital within Aurora. And that's just a tremendous testament to all of our physicians and our staff. Working with the Chamber has been just such a pleasure to meet other business professionals within our community, to have the opportunity to network, to learn about what they're doing, to have the opportunity to share what we're doing and how we're working together to make Aurora a fantastic place to live, to work, and to raise a family. Not everyone gets to take care of another individual in one of their most vulnerable times, or to be a part of something so special, wonderful, and sacred as the delivery of a child. And we have the privilege, the true privilege of being a part of that each and every day. I'd say probably one of my biggest accomplishments is just being able to, I believe, be a good husband and father to my wife and 3 kids. We'll have been married 23 years this June. Well, I certainly want to thank just our team at the Medical Center of Aurora of so many committed professionals, my executive team, our medical staff leaders, and our nearly 2,000 staff members that work hard every day to deliver such exceptional care and a wonderful patient experience to our community.
The Woman of the Year Award goes to an individual who makes extraordinary contributions to our wider community through vision, character, impeccable good judgment, and unfailingly high standards as a leader. The Chamber proudly presents the 2019 Chamber Woman of the Year Award to the Mayor of Centennial, Stephanie Piko. Let's hear more about Mayor Piko in her own words.
My name is Stephanie Piko, and I'm the mayor of the city of Centennial. And as mayor, I have the honor of representing the citizens of Centennial across the state of Colorado and in the nation. I've been dedicated to the community since I've lived here, and so it's nice to see that we have the opportunity to share that back and forth between the chamber and to keep working to make our community a better place. So as mayor, I have the privilege of working with the chamber very closely on the grand openings for new businesses in our area. We're very fortunate to have a Chamber of Commerce that does those types of things for businesses and really encourages the stability and the connections between different businesses. And that's something that I think as a new business owner, you really do appreciate, knowing that you're not alone and that you have the support network behind you. And I think there's a great benefit to businesses in joining the chamber. And so I still substitute teach. So that's a lot of fun for me. It's nice to get back into the classroom and to kind of remind ourselves why we all are working so hard to make our community better. Well, of course, I need to thank the City of Centennial and thank the staff and my co-council people that I work with every day. And of course, I'd like to thank my husband for all the support that he gives me every day. I do appreciate the fact that there's what he does for me. And so it's a real honor to have the opportunity to be out in the public and represent the citizens of Centennial and my city council. It's been great, and I think that I only imagine it being better and better as it goes on.
The Man of the Year goes to an individual who makes extraordinary contributions to our wider community through vision, character, unimpeachable good judgment, and unfailing high standards as a leader. We are proud to present the 2019 Chamber Man of the Year Award to Robert Olislagers, Executive Director of Centennial Airport. Join me and let's watch Robert's video.
My name is Robert Olislagers. I'm the CEO at Centennial Airport. You know, the airports here, both Denver International Airport, Centennial Airport, we are economic engines, if you will. We're a very important part of the community, but we're not islands. We are part of the greater community, and so the involvement with the chambers is critical for our success, and I appreciate what the chamber does, so thank you very much. We do the annual airport report, if you will, and which I think is probably one of the best attended committee meetings annually. We've also hosted the Defense Council at Centennial Airport with a briefing report. So that's kind of how we work with the Chamber. I'm very honored with, you know, it's a singular award, but as we all know, this is on the backs of a lot of people. And you know, the board of commissioners, you know, they are very responsible for what I've been able to do, but also the staff. You know, they run the airport on a day-to-day basis. The relationship that the Defense Council has with Buckley and the defense industry, that is a big piece of what we do at Centennial Airport as well. And I want to thank the Chamber for this honor. My staff obviously has always been there for me, and I'm there for them. My wife, very important part. She keeps me grounded. My biggest achievement is simply marrying my wife, Marilyn, so she's in the audience. So I'm just very blessed to have all of that support out there.
Everyone, the 2019 Aurora Chamber of Commerce Awards recipients.
Congratulations to all of our award recipients, and thank you for all that you do.
Now back to Kevin Hogan.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big round of applause for our outstanding awardees, sponsors, and presenters. Well, it's been an incredibly eventful time, even though we can't be together in person, and I hope you've all enjoyed it as much as I have. Before I go, I'd sincerely like to thank the hardworking Chamber staff who helped put this virtual event together. Rini Samard, Didi Poole Salarno, Celeste Delahante, Mitzi Schindler, Linda Lillyblad, Bo Martinez, and Lynn Myers. They are a dynamic group that I have had the pleasure of working with every day. And a special thank you to our incredible award-winning videographers who produced the videos you saw about each of our award winners. Colin and Terry Spencer of Colin Spencer Productions, they're the best. I'd like to thank again all of our sponsors and all of you for taking time to celebrate and honor our community's finest. For 65 years, the Aurora Chamber of Commerce has been and looks forward to continuing to be a strong advocate for our members and our community. Thank you all again for being with us, and please be safe